Nearly an entire British artillery fleet vanished. No press conference, no headlines, no warning. Now we know where it went, and it's a nightmare for Russia. For months, military analysts were asking a strange question. What happened to Britain's heavy artillery? The answer wasn't announced by politicians or revealed in a press briefing. It came from a single Freedom of Information request, and what it exposed was far bigger than anyone expected. Quietly, almost unnoticed, the United Kingdom transferred nearly its entire fleet of tracked heavy self-propelled artillery to Ukraine. No publicity, no victory speeches, just raw battlefield power moving east. And this move could seriously shift the balance of firepower on the front lines. Unlike many weapons deliveries that grab headlines, this one flew completely under the radar. Britain didn't send a token number of guns, it didn't send outdated leftovers, it sent almost everything it still had operational. Artillery systems that once formed the backbone of British land warfare. That silence wasn't accidental. It suggests this decision was driven by strategy, not politics. These machines aren't just big guns. They're built for modern war. They're armored, tracked, and designed to survive on a battlefield saturated with drones, radar, and counter-battery fire. They can roll into position, unleash devastating firepower, and relocate before the enemy even knows where the shots came from. Even more important, they fire NATO-standard 155mm ammunition, meaning Ukraine can integrate them instantly into its Western supply chain without delays or modifications. Speed, mobility, and precision, the exact traits Ukraine needs. One of the most dangerous features of these systems is their ability to fire multiple shells along different trajectories, so they all strike the target at the same moment. That means no warning, no time to react, just sudden, overwhelming impact. Against command posts, troop concentrations, or fortified positions, that capability can completely collapse defenses in seconds. And unlike lighter artillery, these guns are armored enough to survive return fire, something that matters a lot in a war where artillery is constantly hunted. Another major advantage: these systems were designed to operate in mud, snow, and extreme cold, exactly the environment Ukrainian forces fight in for much of the year. Some Western-wheeled systems struggle in rough terrain. These don't. They're reliable, durable, and mechanically tough, ideal for a long war where maintenance and battlefield repairs determine survival. And Ukraine has already proven it knows how to keep Western artillery running far longer than expected. Russia still fields large numbers of artillery systems. That hasn't changed. What has changed is the quality gap. Ukraine now operates one of the most diverse artillery arsenals on the battlefield, blending older Soviet systems with modern Western firepower. That diversity gives Ukrainian commanders flexibility. The right weapon for the right mission at the right moment. Russia, meanwhile, relies on fewer system types and often compensates with sheer volume instead of precision. A costly and inefficient approach in modern warfare. And it didn't stop there. The same documents revealed something else. Britain didn't only deliver these heavy guns. Additional self-propelled artillery, lightweight howitzers, and armored reconnaissance vehicles have all been fully transferred as well. Some directly hit enemy positions. Others support logistics, command, and recovery operations. Individually, not all are game changers, but together they create depth, resilience, and operational flexibility. Britain's support isn't limited to ground systems. More long-range cruise missiles have reportedly been supplied. Weapons Ukraine has already used to strike deep behind enemy lines. These strikes target logistics hubs, fuel infrastructure, and command centers, the systems Russia depends on to sustain the war. Each hit forces Moscow to spend more on defense, stretch resources thinner, and operate under constant pressure. That kind of stress doesn't show up overnight, but over time it wears armies down. This isn't about one weapons shipment. It's about transformation. Ukraine is steadily becoming a faster, more precise, Western-aligned fighting force, one that operates smarter rather than louder. And Britain's quiet contribution is playing a much larger role in that shift than many people realized. Sometimes the most powerful moves are the ones made without applause. Ukraine isn't winning because of a single weapon or a single ally. It's gaining ground because multiple countries are supplying systems that work together, operated by crews who know how to maximize every advantage. And if this transfer is any indication, more quiet moves may already be underway, moves that won't dominate headlines, but will absolutely be felt on the battlefield.